Don't mind my wins. Duh. Ice spin move.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA.
Yo.
Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup. As the Philadelphia Eagles and themselves. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Play action. Here's Hurts. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Give that sack to the Kobe Dean. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 15-yard line. So a tough early challenge here, 2nd and long after the sack. Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm is going forward, incomplete pass. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll go to Barkley again. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Hurts sets up to throw it. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
at the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And this will be caught at the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second and a couple. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during
Oh, hurry up, man.
Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Throwing is Hurts. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Eagles are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up the score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Dotson in motion right. Here's Hurts to throw. Over the middle to Smith. He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a
Damn, why is his
flag
neck
in the
built
backfield.
like
They
that?
may get 15 more on top of this. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. They'll drop the throw. This one complete down the field to Goddard. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. The man in motion is Brown. Here's a fake on the jet sweep as he'll go instead with Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Now Hurts is going to do it, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They go play action with Hurts. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much, and you forget the other options that are out there.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the 3rd quarter?
And now this will be the final play of the half, as with no time remaining, they'll try and add 2 more to the lead right before intermission. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Bro, what is this game, dude? This guy is so bad at this game.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. A first down carry for Barkley.
Your ass.
Taken down, but not